If you have been frustrated, dealing with cardiovascular disease or having heart problems, and if you have been looking for some natural remedies or natural herbs that may help in these areas, this brief video review is for you. If you have been looking for a more cheap and simple way to perhaps relieve your heart or cardiovascular problems, this brief video review is for you as well. This video will be a brief review of the Featured Brew for Heart, step-by-step recipe for heart health. Now, there are links below in the video description. If at any time you would like to go straight to the official webpage that you see on your screen, just click on those links provided below in the video description, so that you may see the Featured Brew for Heart, step-by-step recipe for heart health information more in depth, or follow along with me in this video, if you choose to do so. Now, when you click on the links provided below in the video description, you will arrive on the page that you see right here on your screen. We will briefly go over and touch on just a few of the main points of the page, points that we believe would be of most interest to you. So now, when you first get to the page that you see on the screen, you can see right away that the featured recipe PDF is said to have been written by a heart attack survivor, whose name is said to be Daniel. And as you can briefly see here, there is a brief background and story on him here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. So now, briefly take a look here, as it says that the discoverer of the featured heart health herbal recipe is said to have been even declared dead on arrival at the hospital. And there is more to the story, as you can briefly see here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. You can take a look at more of the information in depth when you click on the links provided below in the video description that will take you to the official webpage that you see on your screen. So now, what we want to briefly go over and touch on here is at the portion of the page here where it says about the recipe. And as you briefly see here, this is said to be a step-by-step recipe that is said to be in a PDF file. Also, you can briefly take a look here, as the featured traditional herbal brew is said to help you with lowering your risk of heart attack or stroke, removing plaque buildup in your arteries, balancing your blood pressure, balancing your cholesterol levels, and also, as you can see here, living healthier and sleeping better as well. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Once again, you can take a look at these details more in depth when you just click on the links provided below in the video description, so that you can visit the official webpage that you see right here on your screen, and go over these specific areas carefully. So now, you can briefly take a look here and the price of the featured recipe. Also here, you can take a look at the instructions that are mentioned here as well on how to access the featured PDF when you make your purchase. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Don't forget to click on those links below in the video description to go to the official webpage that you see on the screen, so that you may see all of the information in more depth. Now, make sure that when you get to the official webpage that you see on your screen by clicking on the links below in the video description, that you pay particular attention to all of the information that is presented on the page, to give you a better idea of what the featured recipe may be able to do for you, and how you may be able to benefit from it as well. And be sure that you pay particular attention to the price, and also the instructions for after you make your purchase that are presented on the page as well. Once again, we would like to thank you for watching our brief video review. If you have found that the information presented here in this video was helpful and insightful to you, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Remember to click on the links below in the video description to go to the official webpage that you have seen on the screen in this video to get more information and see more, if you decide to choose the Featured Brew for Heart, step-by-step recipe for heart health.